Hello, everyone. Let's examine the literature review. What is it not? It is not an annotated bibliography. A literature review is not a summary of the research. It requires a higher level of analysis where you compare, contrast, and synthesize the research. An annotated bibliography is the list of your references with a summary of the content and how the work relates to your research question. But a literature review is an overview of the topic, an explanation of how the publication differs from one another, and an examination of how each publication contributes to the discussion and understanding of the topic. You synthesize the research. The annotated bibliography can be a building block toward the literature review. What is it? The literature review is where you take the existing research related to your research question and you synthesize it. You collect the research on your topic and you compare it and contrast it and analyze it. Find the gaps in it to justify your research question, your approach to the research. The goals of the literature review. According to Schwartz, they classify the literature review goals as to summarize prior research in the field, to critically examine contributions of past research, to examine the results of prior research, to clarify reviews of past research. The goals of a literature review is to review the existing research in order to establish your own position in the existing field of research. A literature review will provide your reader with a comprehensive look at previous discussions prior to your research paper. It provides a context. It builds a foundation before you present your new idea for research. It is a synopsis, a comparison, a contrast, an analysis. So how do you write it? Start with those sources that you developed in your annotated bibliography. You're welcome to add more if you like. Evaluate those sources for common themes. What do they have in common? And then plan the structure of your literature review by those themes, perhaps one paragraph or one section per theme. Synthesize the information in your sources, and then you're ready to write that literature review. Perhaps your topic is one of some type of medical topic, and your sources in your annotated bibliography, you notice the themes are: the first source deals with diagnosis, the second source deals with diagnosis, the next deals with treatment, the next with diagnosis, the next with follow-up, the next with follow-up, and so on. So you take these and you start moving them into their common themes, and you realize you have 4 sources that deal with diagnosis, 3 with follow-up, 2 with treatment. So now you've made them into their themes, perhaps even into their paragraphs, their sections within your literature review, and now you're starting to organize your structure, and now you're ready to write and to compare and contrast these different references within your literature review. Then you're ready to write it. It's an APA style paper, it's a narrative paper, and you write it in APA style.